What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and I realized a lot of people really like Taurus. They make a decent firearm, generally speaking, for an affordable price. So I went out and got two new Tauruses as of recently, right? First off, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but I got the Glock 27 equivalent from Taurus, being the G2C in 40 Smith & Wesson. So go ahead and check out that review up on the channel. But basically, it's a 10+1 subcompact in 40 Smith & Wesson from Taurus. It's basically the G3C, but in 40. Absolutely decent. But there's something else I picked up. So when you think about it, what are my two favorite Tauruses? Or two of my favorite, right? One, the TX22. They make the best 22 long rifle handgun on the market, hands down. And it's affordable and cheap, right? What else do I like? Well, another pocket pistol they make that barely anyone knows about or anyone talks about being the Taurus Spectrum. It was a handgun that was made in the Miami plant, and it has been flawless. A lot of people talk down on it because of the way it looks. It's more modern, futuristic looking, but it's been flawless. So what did I do? I got the handgun that is the combination of the two. Let's get into it. What is it? The Taurus Tuck 22. The 22 Tuck. Now, what is this? This is a pocket pistol, a get-off-me gun. 9+1 of 22 long rifle. Let's see what it came with. Well, it came with a snap cap, which we're going to touch on. Actually, pretty cool that it came with one. Second, don't need to even talk about that. Let's see if we got any rebates or anything like that going on. I don't think there is at the moment. But obviously, it has a lifetime warranty. So, and Taurus does have really good... Oh, see, this is what you look for. That's respectable. It only came with one mag. So the fact that they're going to offer mags instead of 50, that's a little steep for mags from a budget firearm company, especially if you're only going to send us one. I'd rather have you upcharge us $20 and toss in an extra mag. But $10 off another mag. Pretty solid. I'll take it. Better than nothing, right? Anyways, and that's about it. Let's get into the gun itself, because this one I'm really excited for. I'm really excited for that Taurus G2C. We're going to be testing it like crazy because our Glock 27 just run and run and run. So the question is, can the Taurus G2C do the same? Because my G3Cs have been flawless, but they're a 9mm. 40 is a whole different animal, a whole different beast, and the defensive rounds we're going to test out of this thing are once again a different animal. And look at that. I haven't even touched this thing, messed with it, and the finish is already coming off. But like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I will mention, this was made in Brazil again. I get that it says over here, Bainbridge, Georgia, but it's actually made in Brazil. Probably just sold or imported to the location in Bainbridge. Now check that out. Now in my pocket, I'm actually at home. I carry pocket pistols because then I can get to the safe or whatever else I need to get to. And so that's why I carry, so I can be comfortable, but always stay armed. Pretty comparable. This is the DB380. Then let's look up top. It's a little bit shorter than the DB380, but the DB380 is also only 6+1 for 7 rounds, whereas the Tuck is 9+1. And look at that. You almost have like a normal handgun size grip. So it feels so ergonomic. This is the best feeling pocket pistol in the world. But like I said, it's pretty massive. Look at the ledges right here. It's pretty interesting. But man, does it feel good. I kid you not. You could appendix carry this if you wanted to. It's just, you got to make that call. Do you trust 22 long rifle? Do you want to carry that in pistol form? In rifle form, it's reliable. 22 long rifle in pistol form can be a little, sketchy depending on a lot of factors, right? But that's overall footprint, pretty similar. Like I said, though, even with the hoe grip, the Taurus Tuck is wider. But I'll put that back in my pocket and we'll keep going. Check this thing out. It's very interesting. I used the tip-up barrel, which we might as well go ahead and use the snap cap, which it's respectable that they send it to you, because the thing people won't realize is, with a hammer-fired handgun, especially a budget-oriented hammer-fired handgun, you're going to break basically the striker or the hammer from constantly dry-firing it. So they basically give you the ability to dry-fire it using that. So that's really nice and thoughtful that they gave you that, right? Obviously, there's racking it. But you don't need to do that to get this trigger pull. It's actually a decent trigger pull. I mean, if you guys have ever felt the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard or the original LCP, it's much longer and heavier. This is not bad at all. It's probably like 8 pounds all the way through. It's actually pretty reasonable for a trigger. Like I said, this would end up being 10 total rounds of 22 long rifle. And there's going to be no recoil. Shots are going to be accurate and on point. The number one thing is, does it run? For me, something like this being in 22 long rifle and stuff like that would be more of a backup gun. It would not be my main. I wouldn't even pocket carry this as my main unless I know and trust this thing and then it runs and runs and runs and runs everything. But preferably, if I'm going to pocket carry a main, it's typically going to be 380 or 9mm solid projectiles. But go ahead and take a look at it. Uses the tip-up barrel design. The finish is much better than their other finishes. I'll give it that. Sights, not bad at all. For a pocket pistol, they're really good sights. But the only thing about having tall sights on a pocket pistol is the potential for snagging. But I'm not too worried about it. Orange front dot. It's not tritium or anything like that. It's just paint. Let's see if it's photorescent paint. No, it is not. So it does not glow after it's been in the light. Really nice serrations. I'm not even going to lie. Really nice serrations. And it's really easy to rack. I guess not really easy. It's easy. Not really, really easy or super easy compared to other handguns. This is really easy, though, to manipulate that barrel. And it launches that gosh darn snap cap every time. I kid you not, I've searched for that thing 3-4 times now. Everything seems to be decent quality. I'm not even going to lie. Everything seems to be in spec. Closing it, you can feel it's a really nice, tight, snug fit. It has to be on a pistol like this. Actually pretty dang quality. Very thin up front, then gets a wider back here. But like I said, really nice serrations. Really dig deep if you see that. Very, very interesting. Big trigger guard right here. You can get a glove finger in there, which I like. Lots of room. It actually has a really nice reach to it from here to here. You're right on that trigger. Texturing. Pretty good. I wish they just added a tad bit more. I don't know if they didn't because of pocket carry and snagging and stuff like that, but really good texturing. I'm not even going to lie. But the one thing I noticed on this that doesn't work, the mag release. I guess it's actually doing better now. I'm not even going to lie. It's doing better. Never mind. It doesn't launch it out. I mean, like this. G2C. Boom. See that? Boom. Let me check that out. It's staying near sideways. Look. Sideways. That's actually pretty good. Up a little bit. Ready? Up a little bit. It still launches. Let's go. Keep going. Oh my goodness. No way does it keep... Oh. Sorry. I don't know why we're doing this, but... Okay. That's legit. That's pretty solid. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, I got a little too into that. That's legit. But why didn't you do that for this? Now, obviously, you would pull and, flick. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. You get full 2.5 fingers. Love it. Ergonomics are on point. I would say this is the most ergonomic pocket pistol. I want to see them make this in a 380. Give us 8+1 or something like that of 380, and this thing would be absolutely sick. I get you'd probably have to get away from the tip-up barrel. Even make a striker fire. Taurus, give us a 10+1. You could definitely do it with this big wide grip. Give us a 10+1 pocket pistol 380, and we'd be rocking. I kid you not. And hopefully they can release some sort of flush mag. I sort of want a flush mag on this thing, not this big, long grip. But overall, feels pretty good. I'm very excited to shoot this thing. If it runs like the Taurus TX22, then honestly, I could probably trust this for carry. But if we start having little hiccups here and there, we could have some problems. But honestly, I have some faith in this one. It feels better quality than the G2C, and the G2C is actually pretty decent quality. Definitely feels better than the GX2. Definitely better than the GX2. So, we'll see how she does. Thanks for watching, guys.